she knows just what it takes.
Alright, I figured it was about time to update you guys. And the last time that I showed you the car was probably when it was dark out, like it is right now. Since then, I've stripped the trim, tail lights, all the stuff that you see in the trunk. And I have taken the glass out, taken the windshield out, doghouse. And I've got everything out. And I am getting ready to get the deck lid off, get the doors off, and figure out where to put these parts, and then get the body off the frame, and figure out what I'm doing for rotisserie, because I don't think the plan that I had is going to fall through. So I just need to get it up on the rotisserie. I got the quarter glass out and everything, and I got a closer look at this trunk here. Trunk's gonna need a lot of work, and there's a lot of patches that weren't very well done in the on the floors. The quarters, apparently the lower quarters were done. From the inside, it's not looking too terrible, but I obviously have yet to strip the primer off the outside and see exactly how much mud is in there. I know there's a lot. There was a lot on the front fenders, and from what they covered up on the front fenders, it doesn't seem like they would really take the time to make sure the metal was straight and all that before gobbing in some filler. So cool thing is, if we can see, let me see if I can get a light. I don't think I have a light. Great. Let's see. What's this? Fan? I don't need the fan. Get this out. This car, I didn't really have a good history on the car. I didn't, I don't know, I have the body number, but they're not as easily read as a body tag on a later Mopar. But if you can see right in there, can't zoom because I don't have enough hands, on the package tray it was red. There's red up on the firewall, or on the side of the firewall, and I just kind of figured, those places, it would have been easy to get those places on a respray. So but as I was taking the quarter glass out, there was some really old fabric on the corners that had obviously never been removed from there. I mean, it was like formed to it was almost like I joked around, said it was fossilized, but I pulled it out and there was red paint underneath. And I could see, when I pulled the windshield out on the A-pillar, I could see the line where the factory line usually is for the white top and the red body, which isn't, I mean, it's not like it's a rare thing or anything, but it's kind of cool that since I'm, trying to build a somewhat pristine car, it was originally a red car anyway. So, to all the purists, it was a red car originally. So I'm going back to original. How's that? But I'm not going to use the original red color they used though. But so I've got a pile of parts over there, parts in here. Taking these apart, you have to be extra careful because you will never find these parts again. And when you do, they're going to charge you a lot of money for them. So, and they're not going to be new, they're going to be old. So everything I took off of this car as you could tell, was very well taken care of. But no, that, you know, those are somewhat extra parts and stuff in there. But everything I took off of this had to be handled well. The seals, the back seals especially, and the back glass especially, was a big deal. I got that out. It's still pliable, really pliable, and still really good condition. I was really happy about that, because you will not find that back seal, or the back glass is hard to find. And then the windshield wasn't as lucky. The seal came out good on the windshield, but the windshield, I cracked it. It was clouded anyway on the outside, so it was going to have to be replaced anyway, so it wasn't a big deal. I wasn't trying to make a mess though, but I got glass everywhere. But I got the seal out. Seal is okay. And then the windshield, I can get one on eBay for, like, it's not cheap. It's like $475, $500, probably over 500 shipped, probably closer to 6, but at least I know it's gettable, you know. I mean, with these cars, it's so weird that, I mean, price is obviously, you know, a factor, but you're almost just excited that you can even get it, no matter how much it costs. You know, it's weird, but I wish there was an aftermarket, you know, availability for these cars as much as there is for like a Tri-5 Chevy or something. But there, you know, the demand just isn't there. There aren't that many of these cars left, and most likely because a lot of them rotted out. But so anyway, that's where I'm at. Got a TV in the garage now, but I've got some more warm weather coming up, so like I said, I'm gonna try and get this body off. But you know, it's not really worth it until I have something to put it on, which is what I was working for, rotisserie, but I don't have it. So the Model A is back home. I'm waiting for him to be ready for me to paint it, and that hasn't happened yet. So once that does, you guys will be the first to know. But it's sitting there waiting, and there's another car that he's still messing around with, a Toyota 4Runner that he's supposedly going to be done with tomorrow, so hopefully, and we'll go from there. But I was really hoping to have the Model A painted before Halloween, because I wanted to bring it back over here and make a little Halloween decoration out of it, put a skeleton in it and all that good stuff. This is still working out well. Got my sandpaper up there, my stuff down there. Got parts everywhere, parts, and more parts in the basement. All the good stuff goes inside the house. But that's it. I am going to go inside, push this thing back inside, and go to bed. So you guys take it easy. I appreciate you watching, and we'll see you.